About to get started here. Tommy Edman at the plate.
这好像还是台湾。
你说对手吗？
对，我看他写新菜。
And we are underway in Denver.
哦，Elvis 菜。
等我一下，我问问看他。现在还没跳出来，要结束之后才会跳出来。对啊，现在还没跳出来。
The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown.
哦，他们用那个洛基，蛮屌的。All Star。
But even better takes.
That's it.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Next to hit, Ha-Seong Kim. Lorenzen, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Runner takes off. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's Freddie Freeman now. There's a strike. Castro. Throw to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And a good fastball to start him off.
Good
fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Now around second, going for third. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead. A run scores. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Comes up empty.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss with a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What do you have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball
会
velocity
选这
is
种
near the top in the
等级
league.
比较弱的队伍，
Also
都是那种
throws
超
slider.
强
If you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
我之前有遇过那个选运动家的，看他们超
That's
强
a。pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now. Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This
Sure.
one's smoked on its way out of here.
蛮会选球。
对，
A towering shot
所
to
以遇到这
center.
种比较弱的队
So
伍
it's
都要
all
这种
tied up thanks to the home run. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Always exciting to see a late
刚刚第一棒是菜嘛，应该是
Kind
菜
of。gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Yeah, that skips in the
而且
dirt.
他们两个应该是认识，否则很多人就跳。
This one in the air center field. And there's one down. Mickey Moniak. Strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. He beats the throw, and he reaches safely.
莫妮卡，
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies. Right side, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. Moniak coming home. He will score the
干，我应该
Rockies.
卡斗才对。
He was
换错，
over that one. Just
拍
missed
谁
out
拍
on
谁
a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough.
我应该卡斗在那个右击手。
But still an excellent swing of the bat.
In the dirt, blocked. Wide throw, and it gets away.
看他怎么一直失误，手背怎么一直失误？
Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That's out number 2. So now the DH spot, Troy Johnston. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
They've got him. A little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Man at second. Out towards right center field. Pajes on the move to the gap. He's got it.
没办法问他，
That is that.
他有摄影师。
Back here at Coors Field, second inning set to go. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Drop.
Way back there. And that's a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Freeland.
好球！
Nope, that's foul. The 2-2. Swing and a miss.
他的变化球蛮难打的哦，这个投手，
Strikeouts.
他的变化球蛮难
Here's
看
the
的。
center fielder, Andy Pajes.
我刚才是被骗到，
前脚不好打。
他那个变化球掉的幅度蛮犀利，
看起来像直球。
That one misses. And now 3-1. Swings through that.
好球！
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning, Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
他们蛮会打速球。
And that's in there for a strike. And
哇，
now
内
team
角。
That one missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. It's a stone-cold take.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Kyle Carroll. Comes up empty.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play. Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's one out in the bottom of the second. One out, man at first. Cole Carey digging in for the Rockies. In the dirt, but kept close.
这个很会选，现在第9棒这个
这
玩笑，
个应该是姓蔡的。
And the 1-0.
这个比较会打，
Base hit. That was
下一个不会打，
through the infield.
但我不晓得是第几玩。
They get it in quickly. So first and second now 1
现在
out.
这个应该是比较
So
弱，
the Rockies lineup turns
这个是
over.
菜的，因为我刚刚写的我有点不
Now
差
at。the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
这个比较弱。刚那个应该是菜，
哦，刚刚那是菜。
In the dirt.
不，这个比较不会，这个比较不会选。
这个一直会啊，所以闪另外一个就好。
2 on, 1 out.
他不会。
Edman. Fired to second.
16
Not in
3
time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So digging in, Hunter Goodman. Fly to center his first time.
这个要注意一下。
对，这个要很注意。而且他现在要是前端棒次的。
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second.
我压里面一点，看他会不会出棒。好电。
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
妈的，打破防线！
Finds its way to the outfield, a base hit. One runs in. Another comes
没有，我
in
有骗你，就是
and they take a
会用
3-run
弱
lead.
队的，通常
So 2 down. Mickey
都还
Ammonia
蛮
digs
厉
in
害的。
now. In the dirt.
是个对手。
Foul ball. Now quick throw to first. Goodman back on a dive. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
这个真的好刁钻，要是我就会了。
Strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2 again. And that chance handled. And he's out on the tag.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
不要好球。
And it skips in the dirt. McCarthy on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Takes it in for the out. So up next, Hesung Kim.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he lays down a bunt.
放空 ，safe， nice，
Next to the
追分
dish.
模式，追分模式。
Ready. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a
干好
strike.
球哦！
Safe
你
at
是变化球
second,
吗？
and he
我们确
easily
定是变化
steals
球
the bag.
干，那点完，对啊，那是好球，掉在变化，掉在那个位置。
That one is upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third.
这是会打弱
Rockies
墙，
cleanup hitter.
这是会打
Number 7. Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely
他
done
打
for
的
the
都很
out.
强劲。
This is Willie Castro. Fly to left his first time. On the ground. And Freeman, the Golden Glover, makes the play. Freeman takes it to the bag. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Troy Johnston. And that one pulled foul.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Backed off the plate that time.
Clearly, it didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
In the air, foul off first. And that's the third out.
下一局是强弱强。
对啊，强弱强没错。
Back here at Coors Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one fouled off. Andy Ochu
漂亮，
gets down, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
杠子，机关枪打
Well,
击
he。found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty good
对他们
changeup
可能
on
只
the
能
outside
只能用
corner, but he did
contact。
exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch.
对啊，他们都蛮会
See
投
it
的
deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way. You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up
也是
one run.
contact，
The
然后
starter's
没有
pitch
出
count
局
is，starting
他们
to
压
get
力也
there,
会很
and
大
that。might be the best news yet for this offense.
That
Wow,
one
这个
finds
准。
the zone. That's strike 2.
这
You
个
know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage. And
Runner takes off,
contact，
and there's a
Pow,
hit.
pow, 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 pow.
Ohtani around second, headed for third.
对啊，我刚刚
这用推的，
Well, that certainly
对啊，
feels
用
good when
推
you
的
can win the at bat
这样
after
子
being
他们
down
压
and
力反而
down,
会很
up
大。
against it with the 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Muncy in the box
试试来
as
个
he
大棒
fouls off the first pitch. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber.
没人出局，不用冒险。
Moniak under it. And there's one away.
这跑不回来，我不跑，拍谁？
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Alex Freeland struck out swinging his first time.
Contact，好，
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's
就这样子
an
一直给他
RBI
死压就好。
single, and they cut the lead to 2.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the
对
plan
啊，
to
一
be
分一分来
aggressive.
的。
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Andy Pajes just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runner edges away at second.
漂亮，就是这样。
Swing and a ground ball. The flip, one at second, and that's all
注
he'll
意啦
get.，
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
Rushing in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
干拍谁？出去就好了。干拍谁？
And
啊
that's，the third out.
OK 了，没事。
Back here in Denver, a lot of form. Kyle Carroll's digging in for the Rockies.
强弱强。
Well, these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
The 2-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
"看他这个真的蛮会
Base
靠
hit.
的，
That was smoke through the infield. And aboard
这
on
不
the
是一般都
leadoff
会靠
single.
的。
他很会跟呐、他会跟到最后。
Now it's the switch
而
hitting
且我那个已
outfield.
经
Cole
是我
Carroll.
要的位置，然后他还想要偷跑，
Quick toss to first. Carroll
那球
dives
投的不
back in
差，是
safely.
他会跟。
对啊，
这垒上不用管他，他不会到，干扰而已。
这个他喜欢，哎，这个他怎么变成
专心对付打者就好，这是弱棒。
有了？
Freeman to second, to first, double play. Nicely done. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jake
我特别喜欢对
He's
付
already
他，因为我
homered
觉
in
得
this game.
罚三振很有成就感。
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the
应该
bottom
锁
of the
下面，
4th.
因为我刚刚的弹道的他都是跟下面。 这么喜欢打，那我就给你打。
Triple digits
跑
on
怎
that
么没去
last.
吓死？
Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Tommy Edman. Lorenzen back to work.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him swinging. One away. Hesung Kim getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
That's it.
That's a
Guns,
base
guns,
hit.
guns.
So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here is Freddie Freeman. The kick in the pitch. Runner goes.
出去了，
Perry flying after this one. Nice grab.
干你娘！错赛，
To make the
你不来
play.，
拍谁拍
Throw
谁，
behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
靠北。
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter.
早知道刚刚应该要先回来一半。
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll take a jog around the bases. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. There's a swing and a drive. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Now he launches a throw over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's no doubt he saw that pitch very good.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Eric Lauer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. But all these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Willie Castro, the next to hit.
Second baseman, Willie Castro.
That one in the dirt and gets away. But no advance. That's ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. Troy Johnston. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
He's got it. Runner tags at
抓到了
second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
追分追分，我觉得我们还是可以赢。
Back here at Coors
下局又
Field.
是
All
强
set
弱
for
球
the-，
他要换投手，你等一下可能要板凳变成首席模式。
Top of the sixth, Shohei Ohtani. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm.
等一下我们换成首席模式
Still a
哦。
lot of game left, and this game can go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That's the ball.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him. One gone here. Here's Kyle Tucker. Just missed. The 1-0.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And it's fouled away. The Rockies leading by 3, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's
Got it.
foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Harry under it, and there's 2 away. Here's Max Muncy. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
that's right.
Strike one.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
不错哦，可以哦。
慢慢来，慢慢来。
The short
Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that drops in for a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. McCarthy moving under it. And that is that.
还有机会，还有机会。至少我们不是打不到球，
Back
我们
here
都
in
打得到球。
Denver, well, we go bottom 6. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That's to third. Into the outfield, base hit. And a
Right,
good
go, go.
start to the inning.
Up next for the Rockies, the third
So
baseman,
digging in, Kyle Carroll. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
That's a ball.
Lauer fires. And there's one down. Next for Colorado, Cole Carey. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
真的很好。
Tovar, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. In the dirt, blocked. That one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
这个弱
First
了
and， second, one out. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
2
加
on,
双
1
杀。
out. Swing and a miss at a slider.
You'll see this approach from a lot of lefty pitchers. If they've got a good slider when facing a lefty hitter, and that pitch is just running away as soon as it leaves the hand. So tough to hit.
On the ground, right
一加双
side.
杀，
And it goes just foul. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Runners on the move.
完了，干球，拍
That's
谁？
a base hit. One run across. Perry around third. The relay throw in there safely.
Back against the
Whoa,
wall.
that's
2
whoa.
strikes, but found a way. That
干，刚刚应该还是持续滑球才对。妈的，我北齐。
split the zone down the middle.
看一下过去
Will
的过
Klein
去，
taking over on the
那个
mound.
跟
He's
的
got
也
to
不
be a
错
little
了。
tough coming in out of the pen.
没有，我刚刚一直想说，哦，下一球在滑球，想说
Runner
丢
ready
球
for
那个
third.
变化球，
Pitch in for a strike. Man, throw to third, and he's in
就滑到
there
中间。
easily. One away with a runner at third. In the bottom of the 6th.
Ball, slow. Nope, that's low.
That's down and in. The 3-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a payoff pitch.
有了，
Oh, great stop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Runners at the corners here. One away. Mickey
这个是强的嘛？还是哦，这是弱的
没？错，
One
直
for
棒
这个
three.
没事没事，这是弱的。
Quick move to first. Goodman gets back easily.
看刚刚掉这2分真的是太致命，那士气瞬间掉下来。
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. No throw. He's in there safely. Runner at third. 2 away. Struck him out
这弱的，
swinging. That
等下
ends
抢弱抢。
We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajas. Can't glove it
有
cleanly.
穿过，
妈赛到的，我以为他这个要接到的。
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Good
Kind
hit,
of
no.
rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it.
这真的是赛到。我刚刚看他那个球滚的路基，我觉得是要接到了，就他3垒手一个惊叹号。
For a knock, and you'll take that in.
Now on the bump, Juan Mejia. He has a great slider with tons of movement. At the plate, Dalton rushing. That one's in there, and that's strike.
吼吼吼
If you're
吼
gonna get
吼
something
吼
going, this is
吼
the！time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Here comes the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
0-2 now.
他很喜欢丢那个内角，
One away.
That's
就
a
是
really
内
nice
外
或或者是外角
内
道，
外上
对对对，
下切
catch. We all
对
know
啊，
those
就
can
是
be a
不是
little
这个位
tricky,
置，就是
especially if the
这个位
wind's
置，然后这个
rolling
位置是
around
坏
there.
球，不然就是这个位置坏球。
Edman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
对吧？这一轮他就用高球，
嗯哼，安打，杠子杠子杠子，
As his second hit
持
of
续
the
给他
day.
实力啊。
中球他的决胜球还是在内角地。
对啊，他的决胜球还真的。
Up next for the Dodgers, the left
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
有了，
Fights it off, you'll see another.
还
Mejia checks the
干
runner.
他怎么他妈的回不去啊？我已经按2步回去了，我很确定我叫他回去。
Taps softly to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and
也是
that'll
一
do
样
it.
是 double play，对啊，一样。
因为这球也是双
Set
杀
for the
打。
last half of the
没有
seventh.
没有，可
Here's the
能如果我
Rockies
今天没有
leadoff
打那
hitter,
个
number 7. He's 1
没有
for
被
3,
抓到
picked
的
up his
话，
first
你心态
major
就不
league
一
hit
样。
earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
Klein, a 6'5" righty, 230 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. That's towards center. Pajes has a beat on it, but misjudges this one, and it falls.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of it.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And now a man in a scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. And
还有机会，还有机会。
Next for the
5分而已。
Rockies is the DH, Troy Johnston. Runners at the corners here, one away. Is Gil Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Runner on the go. Pitch way inside. Second and third, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
他只想把球碰出去了。你等下可以试着抓他3垒。
Up the middle, and that one handled. In there, he's safe. It's 8-2. Runners on the corners with one gone.
再强劲一点才会死。
Digging in for the Rockies. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. No throw, safe at second. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Cole Carey. So far in his major league debut, he's got 2 hits in his first 3 at-bats.
He's having a great day at the plate, Boog. A multi-hit game is a great way to start your career.
Johnston, the runner at third. Tovar on at second with 2 down. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center.
可以。
Pajes on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
看多掉1分。
Back
我刚刚那一球漏掉。
For the top of the 8th, Freddie Freeman.
道歉野球正式开始。
Well, I say it's the best pitch in
我
baseball.
操！
Strike one, you get ahead
不漂
on a
亮。
good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
出去了。
Right center. This is mad.
道歉野球正式开始，可以啊。
Freddie Freeman pops one out of here. Here's the charter member. New pitcher now.
其实蛮想要敲他们，跟他们说再来一把，
Game with the bases empty.
因为跟他们玩其实还蛮好玩。他们还蛮好玩。
And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Safe.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check
棒
on
子还
it
没
to
吃呢
third. Did not go. Castro. First out in the top of the 8th. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Teoscar Hernandez. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
哦，他们现在又改回一般的，他们刚刚整个榜首侧重都是在右侧边。
0-1 now. This one could be trouble.
可以哦，2垒哦。
道歉野球。
He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together for him. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap.
看你要换了 Muncy 耶 ，Muncy 会没有人守，我们只有一个三垒手。
The double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog.
我操，你这么干哦！你把 Muncy 换掉，你疯了！
Oh, but that was perfect.
我们后面还有人可以换。
没差，已经第8局了，而且落后那么多。
哦，好吧。Muncy 蛮会在制胜的关键时候打出那个。好，可以。有速度。
steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
这个是守什么位置？这个是守什么位置？
虽然是内野手啊，游击或者是2垒。
哦，我看一下。那你刚刚应该用那个什么 Mookie Betts 换成他才对。
He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
这个有速度对不对？我记得这个有速度。
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
干灰。
No advance, good job behind the dish. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And here is Andy Pajes. That clips a corner. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
开始，我刚刚那球他妈的不会到。
Stops things from getting out of hand. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 8th, Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jack Dreyer.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Here's a 1-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Freeland. One up, one down. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Hernandez on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 4 with a double. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Slider.
Moving back for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that all set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, Dalton Rushing. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Guns.
1 down. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Use the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Antonio Senzatella.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
McCarthy under this one. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kim stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Harry should have this one. Ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team.
你要吧
Wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
OK
Game 3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
你跑去哪？我刚才抽烟呢。多打部队啊！
CF 好，这样好。
From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you.
他咩的们也可以守那个外野，
Taking on
中
the
外野。
Los Angeles Dodgers. right, ready to get underway. Ozzy Albies up to the plate. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles.
我打得到哦。
Hernandez gets under it. One down. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Harris goes 5 feet 11 inches, 25 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium.
Hey, oh.
Puts a bunt down. Freeland, not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down
小心到了。
the
Rookie，
line.
这是 Rookie。
One down. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Makes the catch for the second out. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And going for Atlanta, Reynaldo Lopez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now the 0-1.
Guns,
And
guns,
it
guns。
drops
不
in.
错，
Man aboard
靠
on
北
the
继续继续去跑跑跑。
发生什么
The
事？
throw in.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing.
敢这么好，都送我
Don't
一
do
垒
too
棒。
much with it. Just stay disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
出去了。
Carrying well.
好像仰角有点高。
好，
And it's caught just in front of the wall. Tommy Edman at the plate.
来吧，碰出去就得分。
And a pitch out, but nothing going
那
on.
这时候 pitch out 是什么情形？他结果会短，
Here's a 2-0.
骗他一下。
Oh, and this one
好了啊，
gets
回去了啊。不行，
no
稳一点。
advance though.
稳一点。
Runner on at third. One
当他觉得我要短的时候，我就骗他了。
That one finds the zone. 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Now he steps off.
Well, all eyes on the double
看他
play
这个
ball
是
in this spot.
打总
No
冠
better
军
way to
赛的
get
心
out of
态
this，inning.
好谨慎。
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Pitch out, but no action. Two on, one out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the
line drive, base hit. In from third is the tying run.
机关枪哒哒哒。
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find the hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Max Muncy swings through it for strike one. Takes it in for the out. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
机关枪。 有了，
Out towards right center
冲啊！
field. That's a base hit. Here comes Edman around third. In comes the run from second.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And that is the third out of the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jim Jarvis. Bunted back towards the mound. And they tag him out.
跑那么慢还想要躲？
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Mike Yastrzemski.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
他们这应该会被我们敲爆。
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
看起来目前
Two
看起来
bases
不大行。
empty. Here's
对啊，
Michael
感觉就是
Seville.
敲爆了。
And he chases that one below the zone. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. The
他敲不
velocity
到，
blasted it right
他
past him.
摆那种短棒，通常都是不太会打。一开始要摆短棒这样。
Back here in LA, bottom half of inning number 2.
发泄一下
Alex，
发
Freeland
泄一
steps
下
to
上
the
一场的
plate
怨
for the
气。
Dodgers. Right down the chute, strike
会一
1.
直想要，会一直想要挤。
Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
机关枪哒哒哒
And。base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Check swing, but he
有
went
到
too
人了。
far. That's strike 1. Freeland gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a
我
game
靠
plan in mind for how to attack
这
the
球
box.
And that's a fair
干
ball.
他妈的比
Coming home. He'll score, and they take a
超值的
3-run lead.
Good two-strike
而且完全没有
hitting
违
right
例
there, a bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
On the ground at first. A flip to the pitcher covering. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Here's Ohtani. Fly to right. His
2号玩
first
家好
double.
像都投直球硬
对啊，他们都投直球，干
Check
要
swing.
干
Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1.
出去了。
仰角太高了。
好，
That's out number 2.
这个距离够。
In to score from third. 3-0. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the air out towards right center. And that's the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake
他
Baldwin.
们应该很喜欢打 curveball。操，
That missed
魔
by a
球！
lot. And that's ball
我
one.
这边看到是
Well,
魔
these
球。
Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Fouls one off. 2-2. Next pitch is outside. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play, and he's out on
人
the
中
tag.
出手。
Here is Austin Riley. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Short to bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Puts a bunt down. Freeman, the flip, nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Joey Bart up here.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
哇，没气。
Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
短棒
Hey, I
哥，
gotta
短
give
棒
him
哥
credit，for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously
Runner on the go. In the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. Blocked by the catcher, and he
短
steals
棒
second
哥，
base
短
without
棒
a
哥，
throw.
给你跑了，给你跑，我知道你要
Runner
跑
on。the go again. In the dirt. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
给你跑，给你
Throw,
跑，
save. That's a stolen base.
给你跑。你再跑
And
啊！
now he's picked off at third. Now they've got him in a rundown.
短棒哥跑了。
Snap throw to third. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
短棒哥要跑。
Runner goes again. They pitch out. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie.
已经跑掉一个了。
换你做庄，换你做庄。刚刚那真的是台湾人，我刚刚看两个都是繁体中文。那个 Andy Parkes 的位置可以换成那个，也可以把它换掉。他 CF 那个 Tommy Edman 可以打，可以守 CF， 然后2B 就我们有很多个2B。只是他们如果用防守侧重在我们的右侧边，
你说什么？
他们的防守侧重啊，在整个本垒板的右侧边，我们就会比较吃亏，因为我们是左打，比较容易把击球的位置60%会击到那个右，面对那个外野看台的右侧边。
And on the hill, Shohei
我
Ohtani.
刚刚看那两个台湾人，他们的防守都是着重在右侧。
That is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
那个台湾人回我嘞，
他怎么说？
我问他说是不是台湾人？没有，因为我刚刚原本是私讯他，但是他有设定隐私，我们不是好友的不能私信。然后我现在直接加他好友，然后他确认，然后我问他台湾人，他已读我，然后他应该在回我讯息。不然他们这个其实对他们打得很好，他们打得很好，他们玩得不错。因为我两个都加，然后520那个回我。他说对啊，我们也觉得你是，他们也在讨论。我说你们
他们认识啊？
对，他们两个认识的。他说对啊，我们也觉得你们是，就我们在讨论他们是不是台湾人的同时，他们也在讨论我们。我说你们打得不错，要不要再打一场？不然我们等一下其实可以再跟他们再打一场。他说改天。
其实
说我们也在讨论你们玩的还不错。
又很难猜。
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
对啊，我们就可以开派对。
然后也是我跟你，然后再跟他对决。
Pitch right after this. And starting this one, Shohei Ohtani. What do we have on him?
我传我跟他的对话记录给你。
Most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to
对
play
方那
hard
场
for
只
him.
是我
We're
们
not
打
going to
比
see
他
him take
多，
many
只
pitches
是
off.
那
I
个
can
得
promise
点
you
圈
that.
还
Just about
差
to。get started.
没有，他们打的都是打的比较远，我们一直杠子，忘记了，我们一直杠子。对，我们都是用那个，我们都是一垒，
And we're off and running from
我们几乎都
Anaheim.
是攻占一二垒啦，一二垒之后就没有办法再得分，没有办法再，就是我们攻占一二垒攻占好几次，我记得，而且很多次都是一人出局，攻占一二垒。
That's a ball. That's inside.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Got
不然
him.
跟他们玩真的还蛮好玩，对啊，用头脑，
So up next for New York, Ben Rice.
他们投球的节奏也掌握的不错。
Oh,
Wow,
man,
操。
that smoked him on the mound. Still able to get it there in time. And they
大
come
股东
away
干
with an out after a tricky
干
start
他妈！
to
等
the
一下，
play.
我看一下那个
Jason
replay。
Dominguez.
Oh, oi.
Getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Our starter in this one, Cam Schlittler. What do we need to know here about the right-hander? Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Got him looking. And now one away. Stepping in, Ha-Seong Kim. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
看错。来吧，
Check
下
swing and he went. And it's 0-2.
That's it.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to...
Here goes the runner. Ground ball right side and a foul ball. Quick move to first. Back to first, and he's safe. In the air, left field. Bellinger in position. Out number 2. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Runner on the move. They pitch out.
被抓到了。
And now he's dead at first as he
意
can't
图
get
太明
back.
显，
And that ends the inning.
这个会玩的，这个会玩。
抓到，
对啊，这个会玩。
Second inning set to go. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Pajes settles under this one. 1 away. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. No score here in the second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
这个实力应该跟我们差不多。
2 down, nobody on.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it.
但是他们至少会防球，他们至少会防球。
球不是很近的。不要像菜那么黏就好。
哦，对，
Bottom of the second,
他
here
有
come
说
the
他们
Dodgers. No score.
每天都会上，但是就是玩个1-2把这样。我说下次再来排一把。
Foul ball there.
哦，那他们用别队应该会更强，对不对？他们用别队应该会更强。
And he's out on the tag. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-1. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
David
just no one
Muncy.
there to knock it down.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Pitch out, but no action. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now it's the shortstop, Alex Freeland. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
On the ground. And that is that. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys
他说我们这边还有人吗？如果还有一个的话，就可以3打3。
scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit.
靠腰手不够长。
Safely into second. He's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Austin Wells in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The Yanks looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the dirt. Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. That one is upstairs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back to the top of the Yankee order, Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Out to short, and that's a base hit. Grisham rounds third, headed for the plate.
哇塞，拍谁，这一分我会自己想办法。
Waste no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. Just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
At the plate, Ben Rice. Volpe, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he grounds one to the right side. They take the force out. That ends the frame. Back in Anaheim as we go to the last of the third. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a foul ball. Pages in his second season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. Misses the sweeper. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. And that drops in for a strike. Bellinger in a full sprint. Reaching for it and brings it in. the first. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1.
That's it。
Base knock center field. Grisham gets it back.
我刚才传讯息，然后他问我们说我们还有没有多一个，就是可以3打3。他们那边应该有3个。然后，对，然后他说，然后我问他说你们喜欢多人哦？他说他们觉得一起玩比较好玩。我说我也喜欢多人。我说我们这边就通常就2个。所以我刚刚因为在回他讯息，所以才会漏失掉。
Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. That one hooked foul.
Yo.
In the air to left center, Bellinger on the move. 2 away now. Freddie Freeman will come up. Popped out to left his first time. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
That's it. 冲啊冲啊冲啊冲！
That is the inning.
可以啦，不难打，应该不难打。
对啊，打得到。
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
里外外。
1-0 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And there's 1 down. Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
再来一个里外外。
Center his first time, he's 0 for 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Oh, nice.
Whips it to first on the run.
Good.
And it beats him. What a play. 2 outs, base digging in. Paul Goldschmidt grounded out his first time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Way out front for strike 2.
DYY. DYY. DYY.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom 4, and now here's the Dodgers' designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly.
Ừ? 发生什么事？ 看他们怎么又跑了？到底？
对，我知道。
哎，没有，给你，因为刚刚那个没打完，不算。我去抽烟，然后你好的时候叫我把手把带着，进游戏的时候跟我说。Right hand。那个 Tommy Edman 可以守 CF， 因为他是二垒手，我发觉还蛮多的。
速度很快，快的很多。
Alex， 我记得还是蛮快的。
对啊，酿酒人跟费城人我很讨厌打，速度很快。
压制啊，一直用速度压制。
Just about ready to roll.
Milwaukee.
Up now for the
有好几个速度都90几，
第一棒就已经是。
And we're underway in Cleveland.
会玩酿酒人的都蛮强。
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
不过我真的觉得会玩弱队的才是最强，所以玩运动家那种很冷门的队，那都超强，都是很会玩。
In the air to left center. Kim on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chor. just underway here in Cleveland. And he chases that one below the zone.
太急着挥棒了。
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the
2号选手
strikeout.
比较弱，
And now it's William
他看到球来就打。
Contreras. Outside
这一个比较会打，
ball 1.
强弱强。
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even
How would
off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
这天气打球最舒服，不会太热。
Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
It gets down a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
At the plate.
反正妈这么敢投，
And there's a hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Freddie Freeman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's in there, and the count is 1-1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. No throw, safe at second. 1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Jones.
所以啦，
First on the run. Throws short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe. So runners at the corners. Nobody out.
难道是一个敲爆的节奏吗？
Digs in now.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Ground ball up the middle. The flip. There's 1. And a run scores on the double play. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one in triple digits.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
出去了，这个声音。
Mitchell really on his
仰
horse
角
for
太
it.
高了。
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back now at Progressive Field. New inning getting started. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
That's the ball.
强弱强嘛，那所以现在是第2个循环，这个是
是弱的，
弱的。哎，没有，这是强的，这是第2个循环，所以是弱的。他们没刚好上垒，没有。
Pajes makes his way towards it. And there's
这
one
个是
away.
强的，因为这是第二个循环。
强的是弱的，这局是弱强弱。
哦，好，
第一局没上垒啊，强弱强，然后弱强弱。
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he
他
wants the
的
ball
管
down
他
the
弱强
zone.
弱还是强弱强，不影响我的投球训练。
And it's nothing in two.
啊，这个
He
会
doesn't
等。
seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
再开一点，再开一点，
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
这个会等，等一个 curveball，高角度的 curveball，
Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Garrett.
要跳了，有一种预感，他就要
Mitchell
离
getting
开。
ready to hit.
你没有
Maybe
离开，
expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the second, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Mizorowski, an all-star a season ago, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. That one missed.
Clearly, it didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
有一种预感
And，that's
靠
it for a
背
strike. 3 and
猜
2
到了
now.。
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Chorio should have this one, and there's one down. Here's Betts. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible. 1-1 now. Just missed.
我这球很有吸引力，
Up the middle.
Fun.
Nice grab. Throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busted down the first base line, beat the throw pretty easily.
Quick move to first, and he's back safely. Next to hit, Dalton Rushing. Man at first, one away. And that's in there at the
Hello?
knees for a
好
strike.
球，
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you
Rushing.
swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Mom, Dalton love Russian, Dalton Russian，
Chorio gets under it. Takes it in for the out. And the batter now, Andy Pajes. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. This to third, Ortiz. Zips it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And there's the strike. Fights it off, you'll see another. Stays alive.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the third baseman, Joey Ortiz.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Greg Jones up now for the Brewers.
That's a ball. Strike one.
Late on that fastball.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2 on the way. That's down and in. In the air to left center. Kim moving under it. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
哇，这球超准。
The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Foul ball there. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Caught him looking for the K. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Tommy Edman. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And up next for Los Angeles, Ha-Seong Kim. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it, otherwise.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses in. Thrown a second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Man at second. That's a base hit. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Back-to-back base hits. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. He hauls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Muncy digs in. Pitches in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And that is the third out of the inning. Back now at Progressive Field as we go to the top of the fourth. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-1. And that skips in the dirt.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
2-2 now. And there's a ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses.
Walk.
Great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Ohtani keeping an eye on it.
对啊，那球是好的坏球，好的。
他跑。
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Chourio on at first, nobody out.
哦，他在守这个位置，那就给他打。那么爱打这里，给你打。
That one misses, and it's 2-1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Contreras started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No, he held back. That's ball 4. Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in.
What the fuck?
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Here's a 1-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1 is high.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
干，好危险哦，
Empty, that's strike 2.
超级危险。
And they're all loaded up.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
完打，
Bowers in the box lays off for ball 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Base is loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Eric Lauer.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
这3棒接下来3棒都左打，
Check swing, he held up.
哎，干，为什么会这样子啊？他不
Really
出
good
棒
check，swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the
掉一
release
下
point.
有了，
Spin throw, that's one.
完嘞，
Run scores, but a
翻杀吧，
terrific play to get the out. The
哎
tag.
干，
See?
掉了，
败给电脑。
冲撞，直接撞掉。
Bases empty after the double play.
这败给
Eric
电脑，
Mitchell
没办法。
now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And that chance handle sends it to first.
哎，
That
有
is
戏哦，这有戏哦，
here in
这样子
Cleveland.
的话就
Bottom
有戏
four.
了。
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them
有
right
戏
back.
吗？
Contreras hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Dalton Rushing. Flying to left his first time. And that drops in for a strike. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Contreras puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. First time up, he grounded to third.
That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 2. Oh!
And it's through for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
看他为什么不跑啊？他奇怪。
The 1-0. Pajes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Frelick running hard to get it.
这按圈对不对？这按圈出去基本上都这样子。
对啊，因为我量好球之后，大概都是用 contact。
哦。
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. You really can't pin it on one player because we've seen soft contact up and down this lineup. It's time to make some adjustments because this approach is just off. The cause for these struggles is a little different for each guy. For some, it's timing, and for others, it's mechanics. Whatever it is, they need to start hitting the ball harder.
Now that's smacked to right center. And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning. Looking to extend the play now. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Next for Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz. And there's the strike. Runner on the goal. Base hit right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In the dirt. The throw into second. That was close. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
换了，不行。
下一棒是左打。
好吧。
Here's a 1-1. There's the swing and a miss. Next offering upstairs.
好了。
Step off throw to first.
是哦。
Back it easily.
我也是要冲。
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
我是怕他2到3，你知道吗？
This is Bryce Terang. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And on the wild pitch, down to third, goes the tying run. 2 on, 1 out. And that one is inside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have.
Left field, Kim on the move towards foul ground. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now.
不传了，现在又失误。看这个很紧张哦，这个买门票就赚到了。
Here comes Jackson Chourio. Will Klein gets the ball now.
All they need from him right here is 1 out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
And the 1-0. There's the strike. This one in the air center field. Pajes going on. And that's the 3rd out. Back now at
这
Progressive
气氛
Field.
有出
We
来
head to the bottom
当
of the
气氛
fifth. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
2-0. That one in triple digits.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
来一个红中吗？
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Freeman stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's too low, and that's ball 2. Misses again, 5 in
换
a
他投不
row.
进去，他投不进去，看就知道，他还是想要投在内角
Trevor McGill on a
线
pitch out of the
线
pen
的位
here.
置。
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's a 3-0. So a walk
Oh,
puts
pop.
runners at first and second.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder.
did not.
The entire at bat.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. And a foul ball.
不打应该还是好球。
那个推进，
推进，叫你推进，你在干嘛？
Kim around third. They take the force out,
看
and
这哪
that's
一
the
招？
first out in the bottom of the fifth.
刚刚可以冲回本垒
And，now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
避免双
No
杀，
throw, he's in there.
最好的选择。
Second
先
and
干再
third,
说
one away. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. The 0-2.
这
Tucker checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a 1-2. Ground ball right side, and foul ball.
好换了嘛？没有，
Kim
还
at
没还
third.
没3个人是。
Ohtani over at second with 1 down.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Here's a 2-2. High fly ball, right field. Freeland under it
回得来吗？
and makes the grab.
回不去。
Runner tagging from third. In to score from
回不
third.
去。
3-2, they take the lead. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Check swing, went around. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ah, 有犯错。
No one can get there, it falls in. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. So 2 down. Here's Mookie now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. McGill, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Just off the inside edge.
He's just missed. With some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. And that one missing low. Three-two now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
但他不知道怎么办。
Here's the catcher.
他走不
Dalton
稳。
rushing. Right through there for a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 1-1.
See.
Trying to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held up. 2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled off.
坏球。
Next one just misses.
大家真的不知道怎么办。到底该怎么办？啊 ，shit！ 没有要挥的说。
Strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
No, that's a ball.
Late on that fastball. Next offering misses, and the count's full. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Oh shit！ 弹出去了。
That's back there.
这一场真的是很刺激。
Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
这个
Throw behind the runner, they've got him doubled off.
靠北早都在二垒等他了啊！
Jake Bauers.
他跑，靠！